What's happening, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome to the channel. Hope you are all safe, healthy, and happy. You, your friends, your family, everybody in your circle. Hope everybody's doing well. Today, I'm just going to give a quick update. It's been a while since I made a video. Kind of go around the garden real quick, give you an update on how my stuff looks. This spring here in Southeast Virginia has been pretty brutal. We're still having nights in the 40s and the 50s, which is really slowing some things down. But some of the stuff here is doing pretty good. So let's go around and give a quick update. Let's get into it. Here's my chives from last year that I planted. They went through all winter, did fine, stuff like that. So I'll probably trim these today, harvest a little bit of chives today, and go from there. I got some more on the other side of the garden too, so I'll show you those here in a minute. Here's the peas. They're doing pretty good. Got 4 plants here. Peas, I think I got one more coming up or trying to come up here. But this is my first time doing peas, so we'll see what happens. They're doing pretty good so far. Climbing up the strings here so I can grow vertically. So they're doing pretty good so far. All my squash is doing pretty good. If you look in here, I don't know if you can see this, but we got one growing. A little flower fell off yesterday, so I hope that one makes it. I don't know if it will. But yeah, the squash is doing pretty good. Quite a bit of flowers have come up. A couple of the flowers have died off already, but yeah, I mean, I've had some bees in here and some other pollinators, so squash is doing pretty good. I got to thin these out a little bit, cut off some of these leaves. Here's some of my tomatoes. Got some Bloody Butcher tomatoes, some Early Girl tomatoes. Over here we got giant pink Belgium tomatoes, so we're doing pretty good. If you remember when I planted indoors and I planted outside a couple of videos ago, a lot of my stuff was very weak. Stems were weak, things like that. So I've had to replant a couple of times with some of these tomatoes, but a few of these are volunteers from last year. Lots of seeds in the bed, so I've had to pull out a few even because there were just too many. But tomatoes are doing pretty good so far. Got some more tomatoes right here. These are the Gardener's Delight. I also got some back here in my other bed to the left. Behind my green onions, there's some tomatoes back there too. And then over here, we have some cucumbers, some soya longs, some soya long cucumbers. So those are doing okay, doing pretty good. I had replanted back behind these ones here because they didn't do so well. There's my mint plant that I've had for 3 years now. It's doing really good this year so far. Pretty happy with it. This is the bed that I've really had problems with. So I got some more soya long cucumbers. You can see this one back here is really trying to fight. If you can see it back there, I've had to replant a couple of times now. But cucumbers, and then back here, I got some beans. I've already pulled a couple of beans off, and you see they're flowering already, so those are doing good. These over here are going to be some beans. So over here, cucumbers, over here, beans. We're doing all right. I gotta weed a little bit. Here's my garlic. Garlic's doing very good. I can't remember what the hell these are called, but this is what you want to start seeing when you got garlic. So what'll happen when you want to harvest your garlic, you got to wait. So you got a set of leaves here, another set of leaves here. When these 2 sets of leaves die out, and then this, and I can't never remember what it's called, but what's going to happen is it's going to grow, and then it's going to turn into a pigtail. Once that pigtail comes and your leaves are dead, your 2 bottom sets of leaves are dead, that's when it's time to harvest your garlic. Here's my thyme from last year as well. It didn't do very good last year, but it's doing really good this year, although it already went to flower. So I'll take what I can off it and go from there. Right next to it, I got some acorn squash here. We got some more chives here, some peppers, another little pepper plant I had to replant. I got another one back here somewhere. It's just not coming up. Here's my bush onions. They're doing pretty good. I've had to replant a couple of times. I did a video on these where I planted a bunch of these, but some of them didn't come up when I transplanted them out from inside the house. So I replanted, and they're doing pretty good. I may have to plant a couple more. I got a couple of spots they haven't come up again. Here's the carrots. I did a video when I planted these, and I said I was going to thin them out, but I didn't. And I should have, but I didn't, and it might be a little too late now. So when you have your carrots like this, keep an eye out for the caterpillars. I don't remember which ones they are. They look like monarch caterpillars, but I don't think those are it. I can't remember which ones they are. If anybody knows, put it down in the comment. Maybe I can find one here. But they have been all over these stems, even after spraying kale and clay on it. I pulled off 4 of them yesterday. I don't see any today. I want to put more kale and clay down in some diatomaceous earth, but it's going to be raining here tomorrow and the next day, so I'm going to have to wait until after that. But carrots are doing great. This is my bed for melons. We got some sugar cube, some honeydew, and like muskmelon, right? So they're doing okay. I planted these late, so they're starting to come up. I think these are weeds. I got to double check and make sure before I pull them. But there's supposed to be like 8 plants in here. So I'm not doing too hot. I need to throw down some more vermiculite in here, I think, and a little bit of fertilizer. So I may have to replant some melons, but we'll go and we'll see. We'll check it out. In this bed here, this is almost all tomatoes. A couple of different types, mostly the brandywines. I got a bunch back over on the far side there that are volunteers from last year, so I just let them grow. So I may have to pull them out later, transplant or something like that. But on this side, I have some spinach. A little bit of spinach here. I got a couple of spinach plants, but I got these other tomato plants that also volunteer. I may pull this one out because it's right in the middle of my spinach. So I may end up pulling this one out, but I'll probably let this one go. But I got some spinach growing back here. Had to replant. So it's doing okay. But once again, the cold nights that we've had has just been ridiculous. So I think it's slowing everything down for me a little bit. Here we got some bush pickled cucumbers. A couple here in the back. I've had to replant. So I got one here, one here, one here. A little bit of cilantro. Another tomato from last year. You see with some of these, you can see that. So this one died. I'm gonna have to replant that. But this is kind of what happened to a bunch of my plants. I've had to replant so many. They were just so weak in the house, and it just didn't turn out. These here are my radishes. I'm already on my second round. I've already harvested a whole set of these. This is my second round of radishes. These are so good. We have never really been a big fan of radishes, but these are the French breakfast radishes, and they are very good. So we've kind of been eating those, and yeah, things have been pretty good. Second round. You know, they only take 30 to 45 days, something like that. So you'd be able to get a whole bunch of radishes during the season. And lastly, I got my lettuces. So I got some red romaine, some Paris Cos romaine, some flashy trout here in the back. This here, I had to take a picture of it. I didn't know what it was. I mean, I'm still not exactly sure. But I have an app that you can take a picture of something and it'll tell you what it is. It says this is a sunflower. I have no idea where the hell it came from, but I mean, I'll take a sunflower, see what happens, see if it works. Hopefully, it doesn't mess my lettuce up too much. But I mean, if I can get a sunflower out of this, that'd be kind of cool. Again, I have no idea where the hell it came from. And that's kind of touring my garden, what I got so far this year. I do have some other things planted, and the funny thing is, I don't remember where the hell I planted them. Some dill, just some more herbs. So I'm waiting for those to come up because I really can't remember where I planted them. I had a plan that I use on the Farmer's Almanac. So I have a plan. I plan my garden out, but I didn't necessarily follow it, and I didn't write stuff down where I did plant it. And my sticks, I don't know what happened to my sticks. I had them all in. If you watch my videos, you see that I use all the sticks. You know, write the name on them. I don't know where they're at. So we'll wait for them to grow and go from there. Yeah, that's the tour of the garden. That's the update. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Things are good. You know, I love sitting out here in the mornings with my coffee and out in the garden. But when they're just little tiny plants, not very relaxing because there's not a whole lot to look at but dirt. So now we're starting to get to the point where I enjoy coming out here first thing in the morning, coffee, just sit and chill and clear the mind, get the mind ready for the day, and go from there. So that's what I got for you. I appreciate y'all coming in. My subscribers, I appreciate you all. Thank you all so much. Oh, by the way, I just got a notice from YouTube. I hit my 2-year mark on this channel. So we've been doing this for 2 years. Go back, check out some of my videos. I got long videos, short videos, shorts. Check some of them out, give them some likes, things like that. Share it out. I appreciate it if you just subscribe. I'm sitting at 115 subscribers after 2 years. Thought I'd be a little better, but I'm still happy with 115 so far. So I appreciate you all. Thank you all so much. Like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. Once again, I hope you, your friends, your family are all safe, healthy, and happy, and be good to each other.